Hello everybody, this video is going to help you get your MyMathLab grade columns into eCampus. This is going to be an accompaniment to the draft document that Denise created. Thank you for that. This is awesome. Look for that in the email, or you can contact Denise, myself, or Jamie Green, and we can get that doc to you as well. The instructions I'm going to go walk you through step by step through how to get your MyMathLab grades out and then import them directly into your eCampus. So let's start in MyMathLab. I have a fake test course that Denise created for me. So go into your course. I'll go into mine. At the bottom of the screen, you're going to look for the course tools. This may be expanded or it may not be. I'm going to expand it really quick. And then go to Gradebook. Now once Gradebook loads, you're going to use this Export Data button. Click this, and there'll be one that says Advanced Export. It's going to ask you to give it an export name. You can name it whatever you'd like, but I would suggest you kind of naming it just how the course is named in eCampus. So making sure you can kind of keep track with which one is which. So I'll just do this, and then when you do export type, you want to do student performance student assignment results. Under spreadsheet layout, you're going to choose Blackboard 8/9, and then you're going to have all these kind of categories you can choose from. The instructions that Denise gave us, and when I did this myself when I tested it earlier, I just left it as it is, except I chose student overall score. This is a checkbox at the bottom. Once you've done that, hit submit request, and it's going to give you a confirmation saying, hey, successfully received. Now to get to this export that you've created, you have to wait for the email to come in showing, hey, this export's completed. I'll show you what that email is going to look like. So MyMathLab will send you an email saying that the export has completed. Wait for this to occur before going to the next step. So now that you've got the email, you're going to go back to your gradebook, just like you normally did. So Course Tools, Gradebook, and then instead of Advanced Export, you want Retrieve Advanced Exports. This is going to bring up anything that you've sent in before. So this one's in progress. So let's say you haven't gotten an email yet. Yours will look like this one. If you have gotten the email, it will have this available here. So I'm going to click on that, and that's going to give me my CSV file. So I want to open this file. Let me open that, and I'll make this smaller so you guys can see it. Let's go like that, and then like this. So I don't have any students in my class. Real simple, and mine's just kind of like a blank course, but you'll have obviously all your students in here. You'll have all the grades that they've gotten, all of that good stuff. So based on Denise's instructions, we're going to go in and get rid of the student's username. Let's see, username. So right here, let me get rid of this guy real fast. That way this clears out. Okay, so in the username, you're probably going to have the student's email. These will all be populated. You won't have to type it like I am, but you'll have the student's emails kind of all going down through here. You're going to have to go in and get their ID number from eCampus. So go in and just grab that 7-digit number, 2814, yeah, 7-digit number, and put those in. For each of the students, you can copy and paste those if you'd like. That's what I would do. And then once you've done that, you're going to get rid of the last columns containing export name, instructor, courses, and date of export. So those last columns that you kind of get there at the end, you want to get rid of all of those. So everything after overall score. Just go ahead and delete those real quick. Cool. And we don't need that. Great. So I've got my Excel sheet cleaned up. I'm going to save this file. That's fine. And then we're going to go back to eCampus. So now that you've got your Excel file from MyMathLab, you're going to go and import it. The way you do this is you go inside and you're going to be in your full grade center, work offline, and then upload. Now, there's a warning I want to give you here. If you have any columns that are named the exact same thing as what's in your Excel sheet, so let's say we had a column named Week 1 Assignment, and then inside of eCampus I had the exact same thing. So I had a column named Week 1 Assignment already existing. You want to make sure that none of these columns match these columns. If they do, you need to change them slightly just so that there's not an error, because if you're importing a column that already exists, it's not going to like that. Just thought I'd throw out that warning. So work offline and then upload. We're going to browse my computer and we're going to go and find that Excel sheet. Okay, so now that I've submitted the file, it's going to kind of give me a confirmation of everything it's about to do. You're obviously going to see a lot more columns listed here based on how many you're importing, so you're probably going to have a lot of modules or chapters kind of being imported here, along with the data that it's going to import. It'll let you know if there's any issues or anything like that. Most of the time, this page probably isn't going to have any issues that you really need to deal with. Any errors that you might be like the student's ID number doesn't match. That user ID that you input, that's probably the main thing that's going to come up here. But I'm just going to go ahead and hit submit, and then this is going to import my column overall score, and I gave student Jason a 20, so it imported that automatically. So you're going to obviously have a lot of columns to the right of all of the things that you imported. Now, if you need help with this step, or if you get any errors or anything you don't want to do, or you feel like it's going to mess it up, stop before you press submit on the import. Either myself, Denise, or Jamie Green can assist you and kind of look at it before you hit submit. Because the thing you don't want to do is do an import and then something be wrong and you have to go delete things. It's just a big mess. So if you feel like you get a lot of errors on this page where you're going and you're uploading, kind of get that Excel sheet prepped and then contact either myself, Jamie, or Denise, and we can probably help you just look at those errors and see if it's going to be something you need to worry about. But once you do that, you don't have to do anything else as far as submitting to the community. You don't need to submit there anymore as far as like an Excel sheet or anything like that. All of your grade columns need to be inside of this grade center. Once you have that and obviously your final grade, go to eConnect, do your final letter grades there, and you're ready to submit for your you're ready to go for fall 2014.